I'm going to periodically explain what happened, between me, my former bank, Amazon, and Yahoo. Now, in early November, I'd actually lost my cell phone. It wasn't stolen; it was actually lost. Now, someone else recovered it, and well, I'd attempted to change all my, the passwords on my bank, my email account, stuff like that. But somehow somebody got into Amazon and charged about $2,000 worth of stuff, and Amazon sent me a text message, saying, "Is this you?" And I responded back, "No, this is not me." But anyway, my bank went ahead and went through anyway, so I contacted my bank. This was in November, and that's why my bank, these are fraudulent purchases. So I went ahead and changed, my bank card associated with Amazon. Now I don't have anything. Amazon doesn't have my current banking information. But anyway, well, first initially, Chase had cleared it. Then they came back and they said, well, even though you had informed us that these were all fraudulent purchases, even though you changed your bank confirmation, we still honored some of these purchases. And after about a week, maybe 2 weeks of arguing with Chase, with Amazon, and Yahoo, because I tried to get back into some email, and after a couple of weeks of being lied to and them accusing me of being a liar, I just got sick and tired of it. And I get sick and tired of Chase and Amazon accusing me of lying, because I said you get sick and tired of it. And only thing I say to these people at Chase and Amazon, karma. That's all I can tell you is karma. Someday you're gonna have to face. You got to account for your actions. Your actions, not mine. Now let me get back to the next thing I want to cover. Now the other James Godman out here, other than his name being the same as mine, I have no idea who this guy is. I don't know anything. I don't know what part of the world he's in. If you want to know, I live just west of Phoenix, Arizona, in the city of Avondale. But well, let me show you my little wireless mics. Now I'm gonna show you my camera. These, it was originally two of these. I lost one of them. I put these little furry things on there. Now, if you've heard I don't know why. Every time I think of these little furry things, now if you've heard the phrase, "I don't give a rat's ass," that's exactly what these remind me of, the ass on a rat. I have no idea why. But is a pair of these, they just got the little C-type connector that they just charge from a 5-volt power supply. Now there's an adapter. This is a Wi-Fi adapter. This plugs in the back of my camera. That's a four-pin, 3.5 millimeter connector. Now let me show you my camera. Now it's got, I don't have the little handhold thing on there. I get the mics plug in the back of there. The stock mic is plugged in there right now. That's the one up on top. Let me show you I'll make some videos with my phone. I'll make some videos with this camera, just depending upon what the subject matter is. Now, I got this off Amazon for about $90. I've had this a couple of years, and it does pretty good. It's not a super expensive camera. My phone does just about as well for some stuff. It really depends upon what I'm doing. But for the other James Godman, he's talked about having to download some apps for his phone, and I personally don't see the problem in downloading apps if it works for special mic, because those generally come with different types of software where you can custom make stuff. Like for YouTube, I found this YouTube Studio, which lets you do a couple different things. I need to get through there and then figure all that out. Now on an editor, I use Kdenlive. Now Kdenlive, KDEN Live. That Kdenlive is a cross-platform video editor. It will run on, well, I'm using it on Linux Mint, but Kdenlive will run on Linux, Windows, or it'll run on Mac systems. But anyway, bye-bye.